Some time ago, I had a chance to interview Mr. Mohamed. Great student, really interesting fellow. I'm looking forward to interviewing him this time. So without further ado, Mr. Mohamed, you're up. Well, we're back, so I'm glad that that is done. We had a chance to talk before we even had a chance to get into this interview. So I'm going to go with this, Mohamed. First, are you looking forward to getting back home? Or, I mean, this has been a really good experience for you.
Yes, sir, for sure. Like taking all that knowledge and experiences and putting it to the test is something that excites me on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And excited for what's to come, because I'm not sure what it is yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be applying, and I'd say the best is yet to come.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mohamed, you've had the opportunity to ride alongside officers from multiple agencies.
Yes, sir.
Which was funny because we got a chance to talk about that.
Yes, sir.
Now, before your first ride along, what were your perceptions of law enforcement? And really, did those experiences change your perceptions in any meaningful way?
Of course. I mean, the first one, for the most part, was like the most eye-opening experience ever. Like prior to that first ride along, I thought that, officers would just get into their cars and, like follow what they get told on the radio and go and, catch criminals and stuff like that. But I learned that, a lot goes into it. Like when I did my first ride along at Dallas's most busiest district, I was just blown away, about how much crisis like officers got to attend to.
Okay.
Like crisis after crisis after crisis, depending on what district they're in. And I was like, wow, because, prior to that experience, I was like, why are they taking so long to get there? But once I saw like all the nitty and gritty that goes into it, I was like, okay, that makes sense why police officers take time, and, the manpower and report writing and having to call for a supervisor. A lot goes into it.
Let me ask you this then. So you've ridden with both major city agencies and suburban departments.
Yes, sir.
We get that understanding. So what were the most notable differences you observed in culture, workload, community interaction, and challenges those officers face on a daily basis when you think about it?
So I'll start off with major agencies. So with major agencies, like their job is like mostly to respond to crisis after crisis after crisis after crisis. There's very little room for proactive policing. Okay. From what I see, and again, it all goes back to like what district that we're talking about. Towards that major city. Yeah. And there's a lot more Code 3 calls. Okay. That major city cops have to respond to.
Yeah, and you're not seeing a lot of those in the smaller agencies.
Oh no. Yeah, very rarely. Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, with smaller agencies, like you'll get a murder call once in a blue moon. Yeah. Once a year, once every second year, which is a great thing, though.
Yeah, I guess you could look at that as a plus, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. But I mean, riding out with those multiple agencies like made me, decide that, hey, it is like major city law enforcement that I want to get into rather than suburbs. Yeah. Yeah, because I love proactivity rather than, staging and waiting for something to come up. Okay. And I mean, of course, it all depends on the officer, like whether, they want to be proactive in terms of like traffic violations or like searching out parks in case, someone has injected themselves in the car or, or, bedroom activity in the car and inappropriate activity and like family oriented places. Yeah. And you'll always find something.
Okay. So you participated, and I really found that interesting, in the Citizens Academy.
Yes,
Some
sir.
people call it the Citizens Police Academy.
Yes, sir.
Which not everybody or everyone takes advantage of. I'm sure when you think about that, you're like, you had really good experiences.
Yes, sir, I have.
What was the single most eye-opening moment or revelation from that experience that you don't think most people in your community or in these communities would think about or would expect?
Yeah, so for the most part, I would say, because obviously with Citizen Police Academy, every week you'll have a different unit coming in and talking about what their unit does, and you're gonna be like, wow, there's so much that goes into it than just a simple thing.
Yeah.
Such as patrol functions, SWAT teams, bomb squad, crisis intervention teams, and all.
Yeah.
So there's a long presentation in terms of like how and why they do their job.
Okay.
And when do they get called out, and their shift hours, and when they get call outs, and what have you.
Okay. As a young man from the Middle East, now you're in the Dallas area.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel that your background or identity has shaped the way you perceive law enforcement? And how do you think officers can more effectively build trust within the diverse communities here? I mean, I'm not talking in other countries here. How could they build trust here?
I would say more, community outreach programs are the way to go. And, going into schools and places of worship and advertising for, Citizen Police Academy.
Yeah.
Which I believe is the best program to, integrate society and bridge the gap between the community and law enforcement.
Okay.
So, and it always makes it easier because from what I've seen, I mean, this is just me, I've seen a lot of immigrants that want to, stay in their communities and not branch out.
Yes.
So like having an officer or officers like being the same descent as they are, like, just makes it easier.
And you would think that we would think in that way for recruiting, that we would want a diverse recruit team.
For sure.
A recruitment team.
For sure. Like personally, for me, I'd be happy to see, an officer of Middle Eastern descent in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just gives me hope, and that I'm not going to be the first one, and someone to look up to, and someone to, seek advice.
Something that you could attain.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. You clearly believe in firsthand engagement. I know we've talked about that endlessly.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not afraid on those areas at all. Ride-along, citizens academies, criminal justice coursework. You got your degrees now.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think more people, particularly young people from diverse backgrounds, don't take advantage of those opportunities? And what would you say to encourage them?
Yeah, I'd personally say it all depends on how hungry you are to get into the profession. I mean, I love this profession a lot, and like being at this stage where it's not the right time to get into it.
Yes.
Like I branch out and try to figure out like what could I do until the right time comes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I found out that there are citizen academies and community outreach programs that you could partake in. And I'd say why not a lot of people take advantage of it is because most people are unaware.
Yes.
Or
we need to do a better job of making them aware.
Exactly. And another thing is that citizen police academies are a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so many people see it as a speaker series, and like you get just 3 absences depending on what agency it is.
Yeah.
So you got to be consistent and you got to be in class.
That's kind of like going to class. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like 3 hours a week.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes 6, depending on the schedule.
Okay.
And sometimes there are like weekend activities, like tactical driving. And stuff like that.
Did you take advantage of those?
Oh yeah, yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
And you really enjoyed it?
Yeah, I have a lot. Yes, sir. Okay. And yeah, just like I said, agencies have to do a better job in advertising, that community outreach program, CPA.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mohamed, we're going to wish you the best on your way home. We're looking forward to you coming back.
Appreciate that, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir, most definitely.
And you're going to enjoy your summer, I know.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Choice.
All right. All right, Mohamed, thank you so much for that opportunity. The interview was great. Enjoy the rest of your summer and safe travels home to you.